Hello, sacred souls. It's Susanna from Shamanic Shaman. What I have here for us tonight is stepping more into our personal power by getting rid of any and all toxic energies that we have in our energy field, either absorbed or accepted into our reality and our beliefs by believing what other people were telling us. And also, so I'm going to use the mustard for that to pull that out. And the relish for the emotional vomit. So that whole nauseating feeling of having allowed certain people to treat us a certain way and having lost some self-respect over that, any of those kind of things that we've been holding on to that have dimmed our own light and that has kept us out of our own personal power, we're going to release tonight. And the wonderful thing here is I found the perfect yellow candle for the solar plexus to reinforce our personal power. And it comes in a yellow jar as well. It's really wonderful. It's doubly yellow in a way. And it's a citronella candle. So at first I thought, yeah, it's fine. I can use a citronella candle for that. Why not? And then I realized there is actually another meaning attached to that by keeping mosquitoes away. A lot of times when I need to be shown by my spirit team that someone got into my energy field again who is vampiric, I end up getting mosquito bites in a pattern of two next to each other, like the fangs of a vampire, right? Or also like let's say a snake bite would be like two, right? I mean, it would only be the two top ones, I guess, but either way, like there's always a pattern of two next to each other whenever I need to be shown that there's someone sucking out my energy and at the same time kind of injecting me with toxic poisonous energies and draining me of my own life force, right? So there's a beautiful double meaning when I light this, because it will keep the mosquitoes, in this case representing the energy vampires, away from us. And also I'm continuing to burn the angel candle that I had representing us in the previous, actually second last ceremony that I did. Well, the last proper ceremony, because the dark energy release was not a full-blown ceremony per se. It was just a quick release, right? So, but I put that also inside a yellow jar to show how the more we step into our own personal power, the brighter our divine light, our angelic light shines, right? So that divine light within us can shine more brightly when we're in our own power, whereas when we allow someone in our energy field, whether it be because we feel bad for them or that, let's say, we have certain common interests and we feel that, even though that might not be totally our kind of person, but we want to keep them around for that purpose, right? Then those kind of connections can really dim our light, especially if we're not 100% in our own personal power yet, because we're still in our own healing or like on our own healing journey. So think of it as crabs in the bucket, right? So if we're, in this case, the crab that's making its way out of the bucket, the other dark ones are the ones pulling us back down again, right? Until we can successfully get out. And in that case, we would then turn into the lighthouse or the pillar of light that could then throw in a rope and they could climb out themselves without pulling us back in again, right? But we need to first be out fully out ourselves. So in this case, the more we can set good, strong boundaries to not allow those energies in that would drain us of our life force, the better we're going to be, and the faster we can do our healing journey, or complete, or at least move far enough along on our healing journey that we can be in those energies of oneness that will then protect us from those dark energies, right? When we have enough light, someone once described it as sort of a tipping point. So when we keep working and working and working on our healing and choosing the light again and again and again, even if we kind of dip down again into darker parts, but then we move back up again, eventually it's like a teeter-totter where it tips over and then we just stay in the light, right? So that's kind of what we're moving towards, right? So anyhow, with that being said, let's smudge and get started. Oh, and I noticed that I actually forgot to restock the sage. I do have a bit of cedar left here, but let me quickly grab the sage. I'll just be a quick moment. I just kept this piece aside this morning because I saw this beautiful large piece. A lot of because it's loose sage tea, or leaves, I mean, tea leaves. Most of them are smaller, so this is a beautiful large chunk that I really wanted to keep aside here for, the next smudging. Okay, this is good. Oh, and it almost looks a bit like an umbrella for a sec there. Okay, please cleanse, clear, and renew all of our energies and take away anything dark, low vibrational, and unhealed, and transmute it into pure divine essence and return it to the universe for reintegration, and help us fully and completely step back into and reconnect with our own inner divinity, as well as that all around us, and through that help us be in oneness with all of creation. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. All right, dear divine higher power of the universe, our higher selves, our entire divine spirit team of the light, including our ancestors that are in the light and the 4 directions and the 4 elements, please join the ceremony and assist the healings, prayers, and protection with all of your powers. Thank you. Please close the circle of protection around us. Thank you. All right, let us take a moment again to give thanks and express our gratitude for the blessings in our lives. And for that, I actually want to be grateful for this beautiful, warm, sunny, absolutely perfect day, in my opinion, that we had today. And I've had a really, really positive day, all in all, with interactions, really fun interactions with people. And I got more tips today than I normally do, so I'm very grateful for that as well. And simply for being alive. I find whenever the weather is warm and beautiful, I'm just happy to be alive. Whereas in the winter, I'm a little bit more in survival mode myself, just because I love summertime, right? So yeah, I'm just really, really, really appreciating this right now. Okay, with that being said, I hope that all of you had a chance to also express your gratitude. And let us step right in here And let's start by pulling all those toxic energies and emotions out of our energy field that we've had within us, contaminating the purity of our divine light that has kept us dimmed and our spirit dimmed, right? So that we couldn't fully be as happy and joyful as we would have otherwise been. So, with that being said, let this mustard represent all the toxicity, all the toxic, poisonous thoughts, feelings, words, and other things that we have absorbed from others, from our own beliefs, from experiences that we interpreted in a certain way, from the media, our surrounding, our culture, our identity, gender and otherwise, age, etc., right? All of that is toxic and unhealthy for us to fully step into our power and to fully be in our light shall now be pulled out of us, or as much as is possible at this time. Oh, is that a new one? Oh yeah, I haven't opened it yet. Give me one moment, please. Oops. Okay. Okay. And again, for those who have recently joined, I pull it out as you would suck out snake poison from a bite, right? So that's the idea behind sucking it out of the bottle and spitting it in here, which I will flush down the toilet after the ceremony to flush it out of our system, right? Out of our energy field. I really don't like mustard. One more. I'm going to do 4 pulls, so this will be the last one. And boah, give me a second. And along with all this poison that I just pulled out of our energy field, all that toxicity, let as much, if not all, of the emotional vomit that we've been holding on to in our energy field that basically causes that nauseous feeling when someone treats us in a way in which we do not want to be treated, in a way that we cannot stomach. Let all of that come out of us. And what just came into mind as well is like when we've been lied to, manipulated, and otherwise been treated dishonestly, where people have either gaslit us or otherwise manipulated either other people, situations, or with words have manipulated us in a way that benefits them in whatever way, shape, or form. So all of that toxic, narcissistic abuse that caused us to basically have all this emotional vomit stored up inside us, all of that shall be gone now And again, after the ceremony, I'm going to flush all of that down the toilet to fully flush it out. And with that being said, our power shall be restored. And with that also our ability to speak up and stand up for ourselves, to speak our truth, to fully voice whatever is important to us, whatever we feel strongly about. We shall no longer hold back and swallow the truth because we fear repercussions from someone, but we shall now be so strong, centered, and grounded within ourselves and respect ourselves again, love ourselves again, so that we will not allow anyone to treat us that way again. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. Oh. Oh, looks like a little bit of mustard spilled onto the table there. And we shall spread our wings. Thank you. And we shall soar high above the ground and live freely according to our soul calling. We shall let our spirit roam free and soar high up in complete freedom and without the shackles and chains of the matrix and societal programming. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. Oh, all right. Let us take a deep breath in, breathing in that pure divine healing light. And let us exhale all remaining darkness that we've been holding on to. And so it is. Oh, all right. Let us give massive amounts of love, thanks, gratitude, and blessings to our divine team. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let the ceremony now be finished. Please open the circle of protection around us, but keep us strongly and massively safe, shielded, and protected at all times with a divine seal of protection. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations, all our relations. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, for being a part of this ceremony, and for being on your own healing and ascension journey, as well as our little healing and ascending collective. I totally appreciate you all being here. And as always, if you get a chance, it would be great if you could support the channel, either by clicking subscribe, by giving me a a thumbs up, and sharing the video, or also if you'd like to support the channel more, there's a PayPal link down below. Also, if you want to head over to the Shamanic Shaman Facebook page, you can also connect with other people who are following. And also there's the meetup.com group Shamanic Fire Ceremonies. And I will shortly be announcing the next upcoming ceremonies. So that are group ceremonies and interactive, and hopefully you will enjoy them. So I always enjoy them. I I really enjoy these ceremonies, especially handling props. To me, it's a lot of fun. So I hope that it'll be the same for you. And if I won't see you in one of those ceremonies, then until next time in one of the other videos, until then, I'm sending you tons of love, light, and blessings. Be well until next time, and I wish you great abundance. May truth and integrity always be with you. Bye for now.